Canada, President of Sunset Homes.
And I'm Josh Burns from Lux Windows. Sunset's very focused on energy efficiency of your new custom home, and windows are a critical component of that, right, Pedro?
Yes, they are. So one of the things that we're going to be talking today is about all these films and additives and all the things that we can do just to have some energy savings at our homes. So Josh, what will be the simplest, most efficient thing that we can add to a window just to have some energy savings?
That's an awesome question too, and especially with things like ICF basements, like what Sunset does, and with your walls being more insulated than they ever have been. Windows are a huge point of heat loss and heat gain in the house as well. So every window that comes out now will have some sort of low E coating on it. Whether you want that to block heat or gain heat, we can dive into that and dissect what's most important to you as the homeowner and how you want your home to perform, basically.
Yeah. So we usually have questions from homeowners and leads that they're wondering if they can have a mix, let's say mix and match of windows. So can I have low E, which kind of additives, or what is the difference? Can I have a mix and match of windows from the east or the west or the south? Or so let's say depending on the location, we can have heat coming in or out.
Yeah, and that's actually a great idea too. Not many people think of that, but when you chat with engineers, that's the perfect way to do it. To block heat on the south or west side of your home, but allow more heat in from the north and east side of your home because you get less exposure to sun on that side. It's a great way to create a mix, but make sure that the home is still comfortable at the same time. Because if the entire home is blocking heat all day, it's going to be really cold. If the entire home is allowing tons of heat in, it's going to get super hot and you're going to need to turn your air conditioning on in December. So yeah, it's always good to have a good mix of the two.
Is it a cost difference between one or the other, or is it pretty much the same?
Absolutely the same, actually.
Same.
Yeah. So again, when we get together and we review the entire window package with the client, we can chat about that. It's something you get quite frequently with homes that face west, absolutely. So.
Okay. And in terms of metal cladding or just vinyl or wood cladded, do we have a difference in terms of the energy that goes by, or?
Slightly, yes.
Okay.
Wood performs a little bit better in terms of being a little bit more of a natural insulator. But vinyl, which is typically what we put into a lot of homes nowadays, used to have a bad rap for not performing very well, but it still does very, very well. Just a little bit less than wood, but still very high performing. But really what it comes down to is the glass selection.
Okay, sounds good. And then with that we have a 2-pane, a 3-pane. Is there really a difference there in terms of cost in this case?
Good question, yeah. With the cost, when you're looking at that, it's about 15 to 18% in terms of the change. Often what we'll do is dive into that particular home and the scenario that it's in and the lot that it's on and the way that it faces and things like that, and figure out if it's something that the homeowner really needs, not just something to throw in because you think it's cool and flashy, but really figure out if it's a good fit for the home. In terms of blocking noise, it's great for that.
Yes.
In terms of structural integrity, it really helps with wind deflection in areas that are really windy, and then obviously the insulation benefits as well. It's a number of different things that go into it. So triple's becoming more and more common, but definitely not necessary or needed in all cases. So.
Yeah. So in terms of the noise, if we have the location of this particular home, let's say facing on the east face is towards a very noisy street, we can just put triple pane on that and just save 15-18% on the other 3 faces.
Exactly, yeah, and that's a great way to do it. And yeah, if we're building a home in Killarney, which we've got some projects in there, it's more busy than projects that we're working on in Mount Royal and places like that. So yeah, the project's a little bit different.
Beautiful. Thank you, Josh. If you want to know more about windows and the custom home building process, please check our blog